Israel has carried out some of its heaviest air raids on the Gaza Strip since the October ceasefire began, killing more than 30 Palestinians in attacks on homes, tents, and a police station. Israeli warplanes struck the Sheikh Radwan police station in western Gaza City, killing 13 people, including police officers. Rescue teams are still searching the rubble for more victims. Other air raids hit residential buildings in Gaza City and north-central Gaza, while a tent camp sheltering displaced families in Khan Younis was also bombed. Medical officials say at least 6 children were among those killed. In Khan Younis, 7 members of one family died when a tent shelter was hit. In Gaza City, apartment buildings were struck in multiple neighborhoods, leaving families buried under debris and several others wounded.
صحينا الساعة 4 فاجعة قصفين 3 بنات صغار وخالتي مرة مسنة ومعاها بنتها ضيفة عنا. بنات أخويا ال3 لقيناهم في الشارع، هدنا وما هدنا، احنا ايش ذنب أطفالنا، ايش ذنبنا احنا؟ مش عارف أنا ايش احنا عاملين، يعني ال3 أطفال هذول أحباب الله ايش عاملين؟ أنا مش عارف.
The bombardment came just a day before Israel is due to partially reopen the Rafah border crossing with Egypt. The crossing has been closed since May 2024 and is a vital lifeline for Gaza. Israel says only limited movement of people will be allowed, following security checks. No humanitarian aid will be permitted to enter. Thousands of sick and wounded Palestinians are still waiting for permission to cross into Egypt for medical treatment, as hospitals inside Gaza report rapidly shrinking supplies. Gaza's health authorities say Israeli forces have killed more than 500 Palestinians and injured over 1,400 since the ceasefire took effect in early October. They also accuse Israel of repeated violations, including airstrikes, ground incursions, and the destruction of civilian homes, while allowing far less aid into Gaza than agreed. A senior Hamas official says the group has held talks with ceasefire mediators and international parties, accusing Israel of almost daily breaches of the truce and calling the agreement fragile and under threat. Hamas says the ceasefire can only survive if Israel meets all its obligations. Israel's military says the latest strikes were retaliation after Palestinian fighters emerged from a tunnel in Rafah, which it claims violated the ceasefire. Hamas has rejected that account, calling the attacks crimes carried out under false pretexts. The violence has drawn international condemnation. UNRWA's chief described the truce as a ceasefire in name only. Egypt and Qatar, the key mediators, warned the latest strikes could derail efforts to stabilize the situation ahead of the Rafah reopening. Turkey also strongly condemned the attacks, saying they threaten regional peace. As Gaza braces for another uncertain phase of the ceasefire, Palestinians say the reality on the ground remains unchanged. Air raids continue, aid is restricted, and civilians are paying the highest price.